Hey guys, this is Heather from healthyveganrecipes.net. Now, I don't know about where you guys are, but where I am, it is getting pretty hot. It was supposed to be 34 today and 37 tomorrow, but luckily they have downgraded that to, I forget what it is today, maybe 32 and 30 something tomorrow, but low 30s, no 37. Although the humidity is pretty bad. Anyway, enough talk about the weather. The reason I mention the heat is that when it gets hot like this, it is so much nicer to eat raw foods. Not only do you not heat up your kitchen by having the stove or the oven on, but the raw foods are more cooling to your body because they don't have any heat in them. And also, I find it uses less dishes because you don't have pots, pans, and you can usually do everything in one bowl. And today I'm going to be using my food processor, but that's another story. Anyway, less dishes, less effort expended, less heat added to your body. So yes, raw food, good. What I'm going to do today is show you something I haven't done in a while, which is a root vegetable. I would love to spiralize it, but jicama does not spiralize very well. So what we're going to do is grate it. And for those of you who have not seen a jicama before, this is what it looks like. You can usually find them in Chinatown, but I was lucky enough to find one of these at my organic grocery store. And all you're going to do is cut the big things off and take the peel off. I find a knife works much better than a peeler, and it's actually kind of like a skin. If you get it started, you can just peel it right off. So get the peel off and then grate this. I'm going to do that in my food processor, again, to save myself the energy expended in the heat. Alright, so there's my jicama all grated. You can see inside it's like a white, beigey kind of color. If you taste it right now, it tastes kind of starchy. So what we're going to do is marinate this in the most delicious sauce ever made. I'm a little bit biased because what we're going to do is put it in a mango sauce. And I love mango. Oh, and Phil was just reminding me that to most of you, 37 degrees might be like cold. But what I mean is 37 degrees Celsius.
99 Fahrenheit.
Which he tells me is 99 Fahrenheit. So, put your jicama into a bowl, and then we're going to make the sauce. And you can sprinkle some salt on here if you like to start getting the starches broken down, but we'll put some salt in the sauce so that that will do the same thing. So to start your sauce off, you're going to get as ripe a mango as you can find. Cut it up, put it into a food processor or a blender or hand blender, and then get that pureed with either some water or some kind of vegan milk. I'm probably going to use some rice milk that I have in the fridge because I need to use it up. And just add enough so that it gets to a nice saucy consistency. It's tough for me to tell you exact measurements because there are different sizes of mangoes, but usually about a quarter cup of liquid. And start small and add as you go. What I usually do actually is just in my food processor, I blend up the mango and add water as it's spinning. Alright, so there's about the consistency that I like. Could be a little bit thinner if you want. And what you're going to do next is add the seasonings, which are going to be some fresh basil or whatever type of herb that you like. Fresh mint is awesome as well, or even just parsley or cilantro. They all go really nicely. And then I'm going to put some green onion in here as well. I'm just going to rip that so that it blends up easier. Fresh basil smells so amazing. And so now I've got a beautiful green sauce for my jicama. If you are making this for someone who's used to a heartier meal, or if you want to make it more filling, you can add some fat to this sauce. And what I would recommend is some tahini, which is sesame seed paste. If you just throw, I put some in last time, and I think I put in about 1.5 tablespoons of tahini and just blended that in here. It'll make a nice creamy sauce, whereas this is, because it's just fruit based, it's a little bit more frothy and kind of just juicy. So I like it like this. And then all you're gonna do is add some salt in here, give it a taste, make sure it tastes good. I already did, but I'll do it again. Tastes so fresh, and the green onion and the basil together are just really, really nice. So, yeah, just mix this in onto your jicama, and then you're gonna let this marinate in the fridge for at least an hour. You want that jicama to soften and the starches to get a little bit broken down before you eat it. And then what I like to serve this over is a nice bed of lettuce or some other type of green, or you can have it on its own, have some little cucumber slices with some kind of dip on the side, and yeah, just enjoy a beautiful, light, fresh summer dinner. If you want the recipe, you can head over to healthyveganrecipes.net, and I hope you enjoy.